Regina Daniels has started spilling again. Meanwhile, she posted this picture of Mercy Johnson and her husband. And she said, imagine being blessed with a family. Regina Daniels, are you just realizing that Mercy Johnson's marriage is beautiful? Mercy Johnson was married before you went for your, APA, before you fell in love with APA, because according to you, you married him out of love. This is not to shade you, but you now coming out and trying to play the victim with everything is what I don't understand. Don't forget that you married this man happily and you both were happy, but along the line, something transpired and you are out of the marriage. Why are you not making it look like right from the beginning you were not interested in the marriage, you were forced? That is the picture you are trying to paint, and it is unfair. You were so interested in this marriage, you were happy, you were all over the media, you enjoyed this marriage from the beginning. So why are you making it look like a Panet kidnapped you? Why are you sounding like he forced you? You were never interested in the marriage. Why? Because that is what you are doing now. That is the narrative you are trying to push. But it is not making sense because the videos, the pictures of when this marriage was sweet are everywhere on the internet. So you cannot fool us. You can only fool those who are gullible. Meanwhile, this picture of Mercy Johnson and her husband that she posted is not the main deal. She is spilling again. Guys, Regina Daniels is spilling again. In all she said, a particular thing caught my attention. Meanwhile, let's see what she said. I'm going to be very fast in reading. Meanwhile, if I am too fast, you can pause and read for yourself. Ned, can you actually leave me alone? Why are you trying so hard to ruin me publicly and privately? Because you know in my part of the world, a good reputation equals money. Don't forget, the media loves entertainment and I am an entertainer, but I am tired. You trapped my life since 17, so this is me fighting for my freedom. I still have a long way to go and you are almost done. Regina Daniels, I'm surprised you are just realizing this. She went further to say, because I damaged myself by saying I took drugs, you are trying to accumulate nonsense. You introduced me to the drugs ecstasy, Molly in brackets, just to be able to satisfy you. And that's the only drug I know of, which reduced the rape because it made our sexual life wide. And that's how you love your women, wide and erotic. Why you took Viagra? Pardon me if I didn't pronounce that correctly. Hence your frequent blood pressure spike. Remember, I have rushed you to the hospital countless times because of same reason. Thank God your Onyocha cook addict wife accepted to taking drugs, but very foolish to say I taught her, but I understand her foolishness. As a pick-me wife and my wannabe, 17 years old me that met a pattern in the house can only follow and not change. Coming with a fake drug report just because you want to take custody of my kids is insane and demeaning of your personality. Hearing from your number one loyalist in your camp where does scatter. As old as you are forming camp against 24 years old me. Guys, I want you to take note. This was what caught my attention. Here, Regina Daniels said, you trapped my life since 17. So this is me fighting for my freedom. She was claiming here that Mr. Ned got married to her at the age of 17, which was her mother's fault, not any other person's fault. It was not Mr. Ned's fault, but her mother's fault. Then if we have to blame another person, we should blame Regina Daniels, yes. So it was her fault too, because she knew her age and she went ahead to marry an old man because of his money, obviously. Forget the bullshit she's saying that she married him out of love. There was no love there. Meanwhile, she came here and said, you are forming camp against 24 years old me. How is she claiming 24 when she was 17 when she got married? Regina Daniels got married in 2019, right? If she was 17 as at 2019, that means this year 2025, she turned 23 because she celebrated her birthday last month. So she's 23. Yeah, that is what it means. It is a simple mathematics. Since she's claiming that she got married at the age of 17 in 2019, in 2025, she is 23, not 24. I don't understand. Regina Daniels, how old are you? Your age is now becoming like Tinubu's case. Yes, we don't know his age. Today he's this, tomorrow he's that. So, Regina Daniels, how old are you? You are contradicting yourself. Anyway, let's continue. You have been calling me a drug head, then leave me alone. Saying I need rehab is just your way of trying to discredit me in getting my kids. And because you thought I would blackmail you with what I know, but I'm still giving you the last respect as the father of my kids, with everything that has happened and what you've covered up with money. If you don't leave me alone, I'm going to dig. Spill everything, whether murder case, land grabbing, fraud, etc. Regina Daniels, you're already spilling. So your husband, no, your ex-husband was involved in a murder case. So you are now agreeing that he was grabbing land. So you are telling us that he does fraud or he did fraud. Which one? Did he do fraud or is he still doing fraud? Anyway, let's move on. As the father of my kids, I know health-wise you are not sound, and I don't want to send you to your early grave. Respect yourself. Thank God I'm out of your bad hood crib where a lot of things go down. My future is promised. It's not too late to pick up. And she went further to say, people insulted us for years, and I held us down. At least, put some respect on the 1%. I was a good wife and mother. Since you badly want to paint my remaining 99% as bad, I can't even wait to put this behind me. God. Guys, this man is choking me and it's driving me crazy. Y'all don't know half beats. I just want to be free. My life feels spherical, just turning in same place. Just marry a new wife and leave me alone. Isn't that what you said you would do? Use that one, console yourself. People of Delta North, your senator has left his responsibilities and focused on small me. And the last thing she posted as at the time of recording this video was, and why exactly are you trying to take my Instagram down? You always wanted it down. If it wasn't promoting you, that's why you made me deactivate my Instagram the last time. Thank God for this my coconut head, Sha. How do I speak leave me alone in Arab, if it's that one you understand? Regina Daniels, you were with him for over 5 years. Why did you not learn the Arab? Are we the ones to teach you now? Anyway, joking apart, Regina Daniels claimed that she didn't want to spill certain things about Mr. Ned. Certain secrets which she ended up spilling. So Mr. Ned was not only grabbing people's land, he was also doing fraud and he murdered people. Or is he still into it? That is what I don't know. Is he still murdering people and doing fraud? Regina Daniels, tell us more. You have already spilled it. Can you explain further? We want to know, who and who did he kill? Who and who did he murder? For the land grabbing, it is not something new. It is not something new. The only new thing I found here, or let me say new things, are the fraud and the murder. So your husband was murdering people right under your nose? Did you witness anyone, or are you just speaking because you want us to suspect him? Do you have a proof? Because these days, if you are not talking with proof, it means you are lying. Yes. If you are not talking with evidence, it means you are not saying the truth. You are just trying to lay allegations against him. Is that what is happening here, or are you telling us the truth? Because you're already accusing him, even though you said you didn't want to spill. You already spilled a lot. And these things you said are raising eyebrows. Yes, they are serious allegations. So do you have proof? Do you have proof, Regina Daniels? And another thing I want to say, does Regina Daniels not have kinsmen? They should return her bride price. They should do everything formally so that the man would leave her alone. Since she's no longer interested, she's claiming that the man still wants her back. I don't know why he would want her back with all these things on the internet. I don't want to say she's lying because she's the one wearing the shoe, but why would he want her back? She said she's no longer interested. Her family should return her bride price. Somebody collected bride price, right, from Mr. Ned. They should return her bride price because if the bride price is not returned, it only means that the family is in support that she goes back to Mr. Ned. If they know they don't want the marriage to take place anymore, they should return her bride price. It is as simple as that. Once her bride price has been returned, I think Mr. Ned, being a lawyer, would know what to do from there. He would know what to do. But the family cannot be holding her bride price and telling her not to go back to the marriage. They should return her bride price, do the right thing, and let the separation take place formally so that the two of them can be free to do whatever they want to do. Regina Daniels is still young, so that she can be free. If she wants to be with another man, she can be free to do that. Because with all that she has said, she is creating the impression that Mr. Ned is begging her outside social media. He is begging her privately to come back home. And what Mr. Ned is posting is saying otherwise. So I don't want to say that she is lying. But if her family is no longer interested in their daughter getting married to Mr. Ned, they should do the needful. They should return her bride price. It is as simple as that. Because at the end of the day, marriage no be by force. No be by force to stay married. Yeah, she married this man willingly. And if she is saying that she is no longer interested, her family should do the needful. They should do the needful and set her free. Anyway, this is Critical Thinking, where we share our opinion on an issue without fear or favor, without bias, without sentiments, and without letting emotions cloud our sense of judgment. Thank you for your time. Kindly share your opinion in the comments.